and welcome to this new video. So I work tomorrow, and for Thursday I go to Brussels, and Friday, very important, I go visit the HTH University in Liège, which basically I never went in Liège. It's not like the last next university, link in the description if you haven't seen the video. Like, it's really a day where you are a student. Like, you are doing all the courses and all that stuff, and well, that's the day. Like, I'm gonna be a student for one day. I'm really excited about that. I update of Thursday. How to say that? You know the open day at the university that I thought it was tomorrow? Well, it's today, and I'm currently home, and it's 300 kilometers away, so anyway, it's fucked. And I have to admit that on a scale of stupidity, it's pretty hard. Like really pretty hard. At first, like, I was upset, and now I'm obviously smiling of the situation, because, well, that's not I can do nothing about it. Anyway, I'm going to Brussels today, and for tomorrow, I don't know really what is going to happen. I guess that I'm not going to university. The door was open, that's why I got in. Like, it's the first time ever I got kicked out of the shop. Yo! So that's gonna be a really quick session, because I only got 1/2 an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna do really fast. Bye, park. So this session is really quick, because I have to do something, I don't know, from 10:30 to I don't know which hour actually. In the afternoon I'm gonna meet a friend, so for the camera I'm gonna switch back, slightly switch to the moment where I met my friend. But this session was so frustrating, and I don't know why I tried to learn a trick when I had only 30 minutes, but this mani pad was so perfect. I had so much control on that nose mani, but I don't know why the chauffeur doesn't want to come. I'm gonna look the footage in the train to know what's wrong, but I definitely want this trick. I'm gonna skate this weekend, and I want this trick this weekend. A little challenge for myself. But anyway, I'm really happy to get this session in, because that's a really good point of being in a city. Everything is so close that will definitely not be possible in Luxembourg, at least where I live. Indeed, something happened. So I ordered a Starbucks, and so normally it was a hot chocolate with marshmallow, and like the guy mistaken, and he made a coffee with marshmallow. And she said, "Oh, okay, we are going to change that." And I was like, "No, it's okay, perfectly okay, don't stress it." And she was like, "Okay, that's super nice." And because of that, next time you go to the Starbucks, you will have a free Starbucks. Like, oh my god, that's so freaking awesome. No. Wait. really cool session. Film one more video for the channel, film one line for my part. I didn't do that news mania, I even didn't try, but I was kind of busy learning all the tricks, so that's not important if I didn't learn that trick this weekend. Now I want to talk about two things before ending this video. First of all is about Simon Sullivan. I haven't done any update about him. Basically, if you haven't seen the video of last week, he broke his ankle on a skate trip. So he had a surgery the day of the skate trip. It was Saturday, and he finally went out of the hospital Sunday instead of Monday, which is already good news. And his ankle is healing, he's recovering, but it's such things that take time, but he's okay. Of course, I want to talk about the university. So this update is really hard to do. It's probably the 10th time I redo it, because finding my word is kind of hard to explain what is happening right now. So yeah, I missed the day of the open days, and technically I could go back to it, so because I think they have one more in 1 month, but I'm not gonna do it. Why? Mainly for two reasons. First of all, university is not the first thing I planned to do. Like, university was kind of my backup plan, you know, because it's some. When I went out of school, I wasn't thinking about going to university because school is not something for me. I don't feel comfortable in it. I mean, just not my stuff. And after my first job, which is a job that I really hated, I was like, okay, maybe it's something I don't like, but I guess I can handle to hate 3 years for having a better life for 40 years. And there comes the second point. I have nothing where I'm really passionate about. Of course, I mean, I'm passionate about skateboarding, I'm passionate about motorcycling, but as a job, as something I want to spend 40 years working 40 hours a week, there is nothing, or at least nothing that can be studied in a university. So I had to choose something which is, yeah, okay, it's interesting, but I could not spend every day of every week of every year of my life doing that. So it's a kind of not hard situation, just a bit weird, because I've always been like that, and it's why I never been comfortable at school, because I just wasn't interested in any subject. Then your question might be, yeah, but what is your first plan, your A plan? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a bit mysterious, but I'm not gonna tell you it in this video, because I have to figure it out how I'm gonna do it and when. The thing I can tell you is I still have 2 months of work in my actual job. After that, probably 2 months where I'm not going to work because I have stuff to do. I will explain to you that in further vlog, maybe in the update, but you will know it, just not right now. But I think I've learned 2 things about this situation. First of all, in every situation, especially when it's something important, always have a B plan. It's very important. And the second one is, when you have a goal, when you want to go somewhere, even you have a B plan, and the B plan seems easier, never let your B plan become your A plan. Always focus on your goal. That's my 2 advice of the night. I'm not going to tell you advice in every vlog. Just when I learn something, I'm not trying to share it, you know. So I'm gonna end the vlog right here. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to this channel. It really means the world. Goodbye, see you next week, and of course, take care.